on, everybody? Welcome back to another Tesla video. Today we're going to be talking about Tesla Tasker and voice control. I've done a video on this way back when, in August of 2019. Almost 6,000 of you watched the video, 104 thumbs up. I try to help out as many people as I can with these videos. That is my purpose. And seeing as this video is a few years old, there is a new and better way of setting this up with your existing tasks, so you don't have to go through like all the hoops and stuff that was in this video, which was the best way at the time. So I want to explain to you how it used to work, and I'll explain to you how it works today, and then I'll give you an example and we'll go from there. So I created this nice little diagram for you to help you understand what we're eliminating and how we're going to make this easier. So the way it used to work in my video from 2019, we had Google Assistant here, and you would talk to your Google Assistant and it would go to an assistant routine. An assistant routine is just like a quick way of entering in a long command that the auto voice required, and it would just shorten it so you can just say quick commands to make things happen. The assistant routine would then go to the auto voice plugin. The auto voice plugin was very particular. There's a lot of steps involved to setting it up, and it costs money, as do some of the other apps in here, but it costs additional money. So ideally, you'd want to remove the auto voice plugin out of this flowchart. But anyway, we're going on by the way it used to work. Then went to Tasker. It would go to whatever task you had set up. Then we'd access the Tesla Tasker plugin if you want to do something with your car, and then finally it would send it to your car. So in this whole workflow process, the biggest thing we could remove is the Tasker Auto Voice plugin, and then we just go from here downwards, boom, done, right? So we're removing a huge portion out of the process because we're simplifying. You no longer need to set up specified events that happen. We're just using your existing tasks. So this is absolutely massive in terms of how it functions and how it works, and it simplifies the process much more. Alright, so I'm going to show you the direct integration that Tasker has now with Google Assistant. Before you click off this video when you hear the command thinking, I'm never going to remember how to say that, there are ways to simplify the command. I will show you towards the end of this video, but I just want to show you how the direct integration with Tasker works, and then you're basically going to use assistant routines to simplify the process. So we're going to open up the assistant, and I'm going to say a command. Run unlock in Tasker. And you can see here, it is waking up my car. It's waking up Mother Frunker as we speak, and it is unlocking it. It worked. So that is just something really simple, and I will show you one with a variable, which is also really cool. Set temp with 22 in Tasker. And for whatever reason, this one takes a little bit longer, but you can actually see it's executing the command, and it just set my car to 22 degrees Celsius. So you'll notice when I said the simplified command, you always start off with the hot word, and I'm just going to highlight it. I'm not going to say it. I learned my lesson. I heard your comments. So you start off with the trigger word, basically. And then for this underscore, you can say any of these. So run, start, do, set, send. Then you're going to say your task name, and then finally you're going to say in Tasker. So basically, you just have to go run, start, do, set, send, the name of your task, and then in Tasker. You can actually take this part here. So like, let's say run, your task name was unlock in Tasker. So run unlock in Tasker, and you can throw it under an assistant routine. So you can basically say just unlock my car or whatever you want, right? To really simplify the process. So I'll show you that actually on my phone towards the end after I show you just how simple it is to set this all up. But more or less that is what you're looking at in terms of how this Tasker Google Assistant integration actually works out of the box with no additional plugins. For the variables, I will show you how to set that up as well. I'm not sure how to do it like better commands, and currently, as far as I know, you have to use the word with to set your variable, which is unfortunate. But I use set, and then temp is the name of my task, and I said with, which is setting the variable of 22 in Tasker, right? So if you guys have a better system for the variables, drop a comment down below. This is the best I can come up with. I haven't spent a lot of time on it, truthfully, but for the little bit of time I have, this is what I've come up with. All right, hopefully I didn't confuse you guys. I didn't lose you. Just try to give you like the foundation of what we're doing. So we do need the Tesla Tasker plugin, and we need Tasker. So I'm going to open up Tasker here, and you're going to notice real quick, I have absolutely no profiles at all, like none. You don't need them. That's what's really cool about this, where before you need profiles and all sorts of stuff. So basically all we have right now is just tasks. So my unlock task is extremely simple. It's doors unlock Tesla, and it's configured to my vehicle. To do this, we just have to hit the plus in the bottom right, and we're going to add the command to unlock. Because my task is called unlock, that's why I was able to call it through Google Assistant calling up Tasker. So I also want to show you the temperature variable setup I have. This might not be the absolute best, but it's the best I can come up with given limited time. So it's going to set the temperature based off whatever variables that you have. So you can see here, right here, I have the driver temperature is part 1 and the passenger temperature is part 1. That's because when we're calling up the command and we're setting the temperature, the first variable we're entering is the first parameter, basically is what par is. So you can use and, so you can go driver temperature 1 and passenger temperature, but just for simplicity, I am using only par 1. So let me show you how this is configured. So when you're on this screen here, you can see there is a driver temperature and a passenger temperature. If I click driver temperature, it pops up, and I can actually set a variable name at the bottom, which I set as par 1 because that's what Tasker needs to work. So anyway, that is variables. Again, this one's not as polished as the other one, but the other one works a lot better. So let me show you one other thing, and then we will jump into the Google Assistant routines. So because the way Tasker works now, any task you set up can be called through voice. So if you go on my channel and you look at any of the task ones, like the winter climate one, or like the automatic setting temperature based off the temperature outside, those kind of stuff, you can, as long as you have a task set up, you can actually, you already have like a voice set up. All you need to do is call it based off the task name. So this makes this process a lot easier. Unfortunately, I'm not going to really focus on setting up tasks in this video. I really want to focus more on the voice aspect. But I just wanted to point out that any of your tasks you have set up will work now. So you don't have to worry too much. Whatever your list looks like, they're all voice tasks now, which is really cool. All right, so I opened up the Google Home app. I'm going to hit routines, and we are going to add a routine. And we're going to add a starter. So this is a voice command or time even, which is really neat. You want to start your car at sunrise or sunset every day? You can do it. No, so we're going to create a voice command. So it's basically when you say HG, which is the trigger word, it's going to do something. So you can say like, let's get ready. In this case, we're unlocking my car, I believe. So we'll say unlock my car, unlock my Tesla. So those are the two we'll have. I mean, you can keep going. You can say unlock, open my car, like whatever you want. You can see like the list goes on and on, right? So basically we just have to say HG, unlock my car, and it'll work. Then we're gonna hit done. And then here's basically where we're simplifying the process. So the routine will, and we gotta scroll down to the bottom, it says try adding your own. So we're going to set it in our own. And basically what we're going to do here is set up the exact command I said before. So again, you can use run, start, do, set, or send. It honestly does not matter because we're never going to use this ever again. So we're going to say run unlock in Tasker. Not Twitter, Tasker. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, at mfrunker, and if you're enjoying this video, do subscribe and do leave it a like. So run unlock in Tasker. So basically what that's going to do is it's running that long command, but we're replacing with any of these commands. So when I hit save, basically now I just set that command up. So now basically anytime I could run the command by just saying unlock my car. And you can see it's going to Tasker and it just unlocked my car. It executed the command appropriately. So you can see it's very simple to set up tasks now that you have already existing. And if you want to know how to set up tasks, I have all sorts of videos on my YouTube channel that show you different ways to interact and utilize your car. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I will have another Tasker video coming out very soon for like quick button commands if you don't want to speak. So drop that sub, and thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.